What I wish I knew as a first-time landlord when it comes to money management. And I'm going to show you exactly what I learned so that you don't have to come to that conclusion the hard way like I did. I originally thought that by keeping everything in one place, both rental and personal expenses, would make things super simple. And that was going to be how I was going to manage things. Rent was going to come into my personal account, expenses were going to be manually tracked through a separate spreadsheet, and then the receipt itself saved into a manila folder. What I realized is that it actually made things a lot more difficult because I couldn't see money coming in and going out that was related specifically to the business. It didn't allow me to keep a good account of how much reserves I have for property expenses or taxes that are due at the end of the year. And it put me at risk of overspending because if it's all in one account, you might not realize that you're accidentally dipping in to those funds. It took me a while to get to the point where I was willing to try software because I thought, I'm really organized. I don't need software. It's adding another thing to keep track of. But what I found was it simplified everything. The software that I use is Stessa. One of the best features is it allowed me to separate both my personal and my business expenses easily. What I ended up doing was opening a brand new account through the Stessa software. I have rent paid through Stessa that can be automatically assigned to that designated account separate from my personal. Not only does it accept rents, but it also pays you interest monthly and allows you to have both a virtual and a physical debit card, also allowing you to pay expenses via ACH. And if you use your debit card, you're getting cash back. So you have to make those expenses anyway, so might as well earn a little bit. You also want to have a reserve of money set aside for taxes or emergency expenses. It's not just sitting there, it is still earning interest. So it's just sitting there losing value, you know? Key takeaways: it is not easier to use your personal account for business expenses. Having a separate bank account specifically dedicated for the property makes your life a whole lot easier. All of your expenses and deposits are in one place. You can set reserves aside much easier. And so if you wanted to try out Stessa, they have a completely free version. I've used it for 5 years. My affiliate link is linked below, and I will see you in the next one.